Sri very warm good evening, Jai Shri Krishna, Jambosana, to another one of my 9:40 p.m. shows every Monday. Thade Nige Karanch, ik show leke aa rahi, main Manjeet Kaur, running with my clinics and hindsight, thanu oh kuch dassi da jo main clinic which practice kardi aa aur badiya vadiya desi remedies ਹੈਗੀਆਂ desi ayurveda ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਬਣਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ powders, potions, oils, creams, and nest scanning, ayurveda, aquapunching, homeopathy, naturopathy, and mind therapy. ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ colon hydrotherapy, one of my very early therapies that I started decades ago, and that has always endorsed every treatment forward to help getting rid of the disease. Folks, life is like a game of timing. Respect time and time will respect you. The best thing of life is to learn what is life about. It is a habit of compromise. If you don't compromise and you think that things will get better, then life becomes difficult and जीना एक बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता. Zindagi is like a boxing ring, is like a boxing game. Defeat is not declared when you fall, it is declared when you refuse to get up. When you refuse to get up, you create that expanded waste of time. It's the wastage of time that leads on to so many issues which I'm going to explore today in my show. And every disease that I treat, I look at the psychosomatic reasons of the mental or the emotional baggage that that person has carried for years, or ਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਖਰਿਆ 20 ਸਾਲ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਉਹ ਸੰਦੂਕ ਚੱਕੀ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਇਨਸਾਨ. ਕੁਝ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਹੋਵੋਗੇ that stress, anxiety, depression, all these things create huge issues. But ਅੱਜ ਇੱਕ ਰੰਗੋ ਰੰਗੀਨ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਮਜੀਤ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਿੱਘੇ ਘਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਔਰ ਇੱਕ ਬੱਚਾ ਔਰ ਇੱਕ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਔਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਘੱਟ ਲੋਕੀ, I think only 25% people in the world can cope with this one word that I'm going to explore today. If you really want to enjoy a trouble-free life and a comfortable journey thodi zindagi di, then reduce the luggage of expectations. Expectations ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਆਸਾਂ ਮੁਰਾਦੀਆਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ, ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਆ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ ਤੇ ਮਰੂਟੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ ਤੇ ਆਈਫੋਨ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ all these worldly desires. ਪਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਰੀਰਿਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰੋਗ ਪੈ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਕਰੀਏ other than rushing out for painkillers and chemical toxins to reduce this pressure on the head, to reduce the palpitation, to reduce your anxiety, to reduce all these symptoms ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਦੀ ਖੋਜ ਕਰਾਂਗੀ. I have amazing remedies on this one topic today ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਂ explore ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ. The word stress. The word stress is one of the biggest problems ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਦੇ ਸਮੇਂ 'ਚ. People just do not know how to relax. Some people can take stress for many years, and that baggage can then trigger so bad and throw them down 20 stairs down that you can't get to work, you can't get up, you're shouting at the family, you're shouting at children. Then comes in the matrimonial issues and a lot of chagda. Ehi cheezan, if life is not taken as a challenge, and that challenge is not embraced, and we don't sit back and shuffle it like cards and say in stages, what do you want to do first? What is the reason of your stress? And you may be the main cause in the family causing so much grief. Punjabi families वैसे आजकल is going quite bar to the same families as English families where there's so much stress. Punjabi families and Indian mothers are drinking alcohol, they are smoking, they are creating so much trauma in the house with their behavior patterns that the children do not feel relaxed, they don't feel secure. The youngest child that came to my clinic in Birmingham was an 8-year-old child who had anxiety reflux, acid reflux due to stress. The youngest ever child at the end of December last year was a mere 7 years of age in Scotland who constantly said to a mother, I'm stressed. we, ਸਾਡੇ ਬਚਪਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀਨੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ, we didn't know what was stress. We knew ਕਿ ਵਧੀਆ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ, lots of sports, lots of challenges in life, ਕਿ ਜੇ ਉਹਨੇ 90% ਲੈਤਾ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ 95 ਲੈਣੇ. But that was with hard work, not with jealousy. If I've played a tournament, I've got to get better. If I have come into the charts and got a trophy, I need to beat and reduce my games to a shorter time. All these are challenges of life that make you what you become in later life, that you can cope. So zindagi jis tarah aapa shuru kita is a compromise. If you cannot compromise and take a challenge, you're then weakening the one release of a cortisol, which is the adrenaline rush. The body is so amazing. मैं तोनु बार बार कहनी है, your health is your wealth. थोड़ी सेहत है थोड़ा गहना. इस गहने तो अलावा होर जिंदगी दे विच बहुत मटीरियलिस्टिक चीज़ां आपां खड़ियां कर लेंदे, पर आ हस्ती, आ जीवन, आ शरीर जिहड़ा रब ने दिता आ, it is the one body that we need to take care of. Several shows I've said we are the caretakers of this body. ਅਸੀਂ खुद पहरेदार हैं इस शरीर दे. इस दी असां परविश नहीं करांगे, इसका ध्यान नहीं करांगे, इसके ऊपर बॉडी ब्रशिंग नहीं करांगे, इसनू खुराक सही नहीं पावांगे, इस दे विच साडे मन दे ख्याल सही नहीं होएगे, and क्रोध, गुस्सा, हंकार, निंदा, चुगली, all these things lead on to issues that would make you into probably almost a person pulling your head out or your hair out, literally. So, these habits have to be made, and how to cope with cortisol and the word adrenaline rush. I have such fabulous remedies, right from NAS, which we have chill, we have emotional stress remedy, we have ES8 that reduces the emotions, and with ESR, emotional stress remedy, with the NAS scanning, I reduce the stress on the digestion. So, बहुत लोग की programs सुनते ने, then they say, तुसी आह बीमारी कर देने, सिर तो पैरों तक सारी बीमारियां पर treat कर देने. The only things that I don't treat is stage 3 and stage 4s of cancers. And yes, children who are on drugs want detox, I help them. I had an amazing challenge in London where a Punjabi boy from the age of 12 was on every drug you could think of and smoking 30 from the age, cigarettes from the age of 12. He had tried every hard drug known on earth and was not waking up till 12, till 3 o'clock. Parents were obviously sad, and he happened to come down one morning and he watched my show on drugs and what children are doing in university and what this does to your body. I don't know कि ओदी mother दियां अरदासां नाल ओनू एक रोशनी आई and जागृति आई है, and from that day he changed his life. He rang me up, very sincerely told me, मैं सारा कुछ कर बैठा, मैं मेरे वाल भी वधा ले, मैं सिर ते दस्तार भी रख ली, I am dead as a dog, I have abused my body, I need help. Now that is somebody coming to you for cry of help who's ready to change. A lot of people, they have dropped down many stepping stones and they don't want to change. They want the chemical drugs of depression and all these other chemical interventions to help them. This young boy, who's now going on to 25, who was taking out 800 pounds a day of a week of family income from the till to quench his drug habit. And that was through the parents' till from the shop. He's changed his leaf. कि मैं थोड़ा chat show देखा and health show, it changed him. So nice to know, sitting here doing a 9:40 p.m. show, ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਮਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ TV ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪੈਰੀ ਹੱਥ ਲਾਉਂਦੀ ਆ, ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਬੀਬੀ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, ਕੀ ਪਤਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਤੇ ਰੱਬ ਨੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਬਿਠਾਤਾ as me on the kursi. On that one afternoon, he saw the chat show and he changed. So we brought one child, a stray child. I did a little bit touch on his bad habits, but I didn't slash him down for that. I embraced him and brought him back, and he went with a big smile. He thought it would be a scary journey to see me. And I'm very anxious to see him in the second meeting, to see a rapid change on his stress levels, his detox, adrenaline, his cortisol levels are all over the place. He's ready to settle down. He started to go to the family business and at sensible hours, but waking up at about 9:30. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੱਟਾ 12 ਤੇ 3 ਵਜੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉੱਠਦਾ ਸੀ 9:30 ਉੱਠਣ ਲੱਗ ਪਿਆ. So something in my chat shows ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੋਮਵਾਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ 12:15. I'm so grateful that somebody has benefited and a lot of people benefit. Shame about the time. I wish it was a better time. Then let's go on to the 3 habits that we need to evolve ਸਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. One is encourage instead of criticizing. ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਬੱਚੇ ਦਾ ਕਿਉਂ example Daksho and folks ਲਿੱਤਾ ਆ. I touched very little on his bad habits and I said ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਮਹਾਂਪੁਰਸ਼ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਅਰਦਾਸਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਤੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੂੰ 8 STC tablets ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਦੀਆਂ ਲਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ. You have taken the maximum binging of drugs in a day and worst over the weekends, you know, being left all over the streets and coming home and dropping. How would the parent be feeling? They didn't throw him out on the street. But ki pata maa di ardas naal Akal Channel has changed his life around. What a wonderful way to do it. And so I encouraged him instead of criticizing. And then we need to understand instead of judge. Je aapa understand kariye without judging, we don't create stress. If we initiate instead of waiting, say aj karungi, kallu karungi, initiate an act that you want to do, a project that you want to do, an interview that you want to do, a walk that you want to go for years, but you've never walked. पर मैं जाऊंगी, मैं कल जाऊंगी, आज बारिश पैंदी है, नहीं आज बदल है, आज ठंड है. These are excuses of your own weaknesses where you're not initiating to get yourself out with Mother Earth. बहुत बारी कहता walk. The power of walking and the power of power walking is so amazing that every organ in your body is now moving compared to sitting to a lazy couch and watching all the place, which I think maybe a bit leaving a bit of message, but certainly not very healthy for the mind. So really, you know, to take a task and do it rather than dwell on the past. ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਦੇਖੀ ਜਾਈਏ, we will never move forward. ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਦੋਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਫੈਮਲੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਦਰਾਣੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਜਠਾਣੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ criticize ਕਰੀ ਜਾਈਏ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਆ ਕੁਛ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ, God gave you that strength to come out of that chikkad, and you now got the strength to stand up and release that stress on a positive note. Really, it will keep on daunting on you if your decision is not made. What do you want to do in your life? Whether you want to look at the back or move forward. ਪਿੱਛਾ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਓ ਤੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਚਲੋ. ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਮੈਂ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ, ਮਨਜੀਤ ਕੌਰ. Working with my clinic based in Iver, Buckinghamshire, Birmingham, Hull, Edinburgh, Scotland, and Bradford. Pinya are amazing. They reduce the stress, the superfood pinya. It's nothing to what I launched to another channel 6 years ago. And bibiyan usse mode vich hi fasiyan hoya. I am saying and categorically saying jinniyan pinniyan hun badiyan hoiyan to the 11th formula, fibromyalgia, is nothing compared to what you guys saw 6 years ago, which are so basic. It does give you a little bit of essential fats, but nothing to what our herbs are incorporated in the pinya. And the detox pinya right now, autumn detox pinya are on the best special offer of £14. It's open till the end of October. Please don't expect the same offer in November. But this is the first time in 6 years that the detox pinya have been slashed down to £14. They are amazing. They are fantastic. They have the essential fats. They have the ingredients. They have the autumn detox products in there that will help you to detox. So life, jehda zindagi da time hunda, let's respect it. Hope or ek asha vich jeena is important, because if we don't have hope, we won't have zindagi. The desires will be just like a dead body. Stress, folks, is such a terrible killer, and it is so heavy on the body, and what it does to us is shocking. I'm going to run through each one of these diseases where you will be seeing images running through my whole show for this whole evening. देखते रहो, सुनते रहो, अमल करो. For appointments, number हैगा 07886880591. पर रात दे 10 साढ़े 10 फोन बैल करके चेक करने का कोई फायदा नहीं. जदों मेरा नंबर आंदा फोटो खिंच लो from the call channel screen at that time and you got my number. Done. You know, it's so simple. But nonsensical hours of raat de 12:40 de you have an issue, nobody's going to answer that phone. So I do get a bit frustrated sometimes, but please respect time. Mera program is to capture the younger generation at the hour that they would feel that they can sit, and I'm so glad कि वही बच्चे कहते ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ scrolling ਕਰਦੇ with remote control. Finally, by accident, we spotted you, and we have religiously watched your shows, and I've heard one word time and time. They have had major inspiration to the shows. I'm so glad, and I'm so humbly touched. Working with Punjabi language a wee bit, but a lot more with English for the third and fourth generation, that these shows are giving you some inspiration on a Punjabi lifestyle pattern and foods. Cook show dekhte raho. Har Tuesday hunda 4:30 baje, har Saturday hunda 11:30 baje. I was shocked that in my tour of Scotland, in the 17 days it appeared, and I realized a lot of people didn't know about the cook shows at all. They didn't know about the health shows. They didn't know about the chat shows. It made me appear that a lot of the public up north, further north, is quite oblivious to what so much information is being given on a call channel. So, you know, as an alternative practitioner, I look at mind, body and spirit. Man, sreer, te thada jada mansik rog hai, saririk rog hai, atmik shanti kiddo milegi? Eh shanti jado barbad hunde ehi sanu stress kardi hai. कई कह देंगे हाँ भी you're doing your ritual prayers every कोई हिंदू आएगा, they will say I do my diva, जोत वगैरह वगैरह, I do my आरती, but I'm still not at peace. There is something at the back of your mind, that information that you're carrying, you need to bag that out, throw it out. एक vacuum cleaner आ, तुसी साफ कर रहे अपनी floor, ते bag भरिया होवे, is not going to pick up the garbage. Let's get rid of that garbage from the back, sitting in the back hind side of the brain that carries so much electromagnetic information. Write it, forgive your wrongdoers, tear it, burn it, throw it in the water safely. And that's the best way to forgive your enemies. Because if you don't, then the reason to live and to have a better life is just going to be an issue. Women carry so much stress, they have so many roles in their lives to fulfill that they become a baggage of emotions. Obviously, with colon hydrotherapy, when it's stressed, jitte thodi tuniya, your belly button, this is the first point where all the stress trigger factors happen, which will then disturb your brain to eat sugar, to laddu, to cha, to coffee, and say, I'm stressed, let me have a painkiller. I'm stressed, let me increase my coffee intake. And these habits then become so normal and natural for you. Little do you know until you come to us and then we explore them. And then they'll still saying, oh, jis din mera sir dukhiya, main tablet le sakdi? Ke biba main ta tonu, you know, I've given you the extreme, the best in the market. But you still have not psychosomatically chutkara nahi karna. It was on national television that UK public is addicted to painkillers. I have girls with PMS on menstruational pains who have up to 4 a day. I have women who have had up to 8 painkillers a day. That is enough for somebody who's having half a bottle of whiskey. Sorry, I shouldn't mention that word. But what that woman is doing with painkillers is creating a stress on the liver. You have broken the barriers of what the aspirin, the brain is going to make to release the endorphins, to reduce the pain. How amazing is this body that God has given, that our brain, if we sit back, I've got a headache, start the massage, pressure points karo, any random pressure points, use a hot towel, put it at the back of the brain, increase the blood flow to the head, go for a walk and walk. These are ways that you can do rather than saying, ke, oh, packet pya, dabbi liandi hoya, pishle mahine di, te oh cho main tablet la la. It's not a way. So I look at the reasons, the causes, drug-induced issues that cause stress, toxins, asbestos, lead, tin, cadmium, which is going through NAS scan, amazing people who have had NEST scan and gone to Jalandhar and come to me with 1-inch thick x-rays, put them aside, no good to me. Microscopic amount of information, still they have not managed to find even fertility issues, childbirth, and going through IVFs and failing them. And those women who watched the abortion program, I'm so touched that you really appreciated that, and the gender choice was one of the highest feedbacks ever. NEST scanning is an electromagnetic human quantum field. BBC ने announce किया सीगा that by another 10 years to 15 max, the whole world will run on quantum physics. Folks have been doing quantum physics for the last 20 years, and what is NEST scanning is reading the human quantum field. 20 साल हो गए, 2 decades doing this, and they're saying in 15 years, everything in the world will be running on quantum field and quantum physics. Gobi Desert de which already released karta ek satellite dish which is running on the quantum field where hacking is impossible. Science is amazing. But the human science is even more amazing that ਅਸੀਂ ਖੋਜ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਰੱਬ ਨੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਕੀ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਆ, ਪਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਪਰਵਿਸ਼ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਕਰਨੀ? How are we going to look after our body? How are we going to protect ourselves in this 21st century of drugs, of chemicals, of agriculture pollution, of CFC gases, of chemicals, of petrol fumes, and so many colorants and additives in food that we are so clearly toxic that if ਆਪਾਂ in the next 4 to 5 years do not look after ourselves, the fact and the national news is cancer will be knocking on every doorstep in Britain. One member, a carer, or there will be a person suffering or having news of cancer. Really, we need to be 10 steps ahead. I will be doing a show one day totally on that, and I do amazing products to help abate and stop the cells from mutating. It's when the cells mutate due to stress levels, due to eating, due to pollutions, due to asbestos, lead, tin, cadmium, that the free radical damage starts happening. Is this mutation that leads on to a tumor, to abnormal tumor that starts eating the good proteins, period. So, let's get to reasoning the body. Signals jede apne aunde ne, this medicine, human medicine is so amazing that Mother Earth ne sanu khana ditta par asi is khane nu zahar bana liya. Folks, we made our food so toxic. जो ऑर्गेनिक चीज़ां रब ने इन्नी नखोर मिट्टी दित्ती सी, इन्ना वधिया पानी दित्ता सीगा, हुण कह रहे जी फलाना टैंक पेट्रोल दा लीक हो रहा ते फलानी रिग सिंक हो रही है ते मच्छियां भी मर रही ने, aquatic life is being disturbed, and tuna, one of the fish, is now loaded with mercury. Do not eat it. So really ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰਾਈਟ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਆ ਉਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੋਸ਼ਨੀ ਪਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹਾਂਗੀ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਰਿਡਿਊਸ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਆ HDLs ਐਂਡ ਦੈਟਸ ਦ ਗੁੱਡ ਕੋਲੈਸਟਰੋਲ, ਪਰ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਕ ਸ਼ੋ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਧਿਆਨ ਕੀਤਾ what is one of the best things that you can have for reducing your cholesterol. Products ਮੇਰੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਨੇ, assessment ਤੋਂ ਬਗੈਰ ਨਹੀਂ, other than natural foods and pinya and coconut and salt, pink salt that I give. Rest of it has to be assessment, and do not say, oh mera bachcha nu eczema tusi dawai asi aan ke chak liye. It doesn't work like that. 6 mahine tusi hospital di appointment le wait karde ne, but do not abuse the system and the way I work. I do not know ke tusi kehdi cheez to suffer kar rahe ne. Chal rahe ne hun through what stress does. Stress reduces the chromium levels, and this deficiency of chromium that would lead on to raised blood sugar levels. Stress leads on to ovarian cancer. Stress can cause copper deficiency, and which will mean that would lead on to joint issues, schizophrenic issues. Stress can hinder the absorption of calcium and magnesium, one of the best minerals, but not what calcium you're having from the doctors. A carbonate, a heavy load on the kidneys. Stress can make your, eyes more vulnerable to degenerative disease, because the stress mode is that you go into a hyperactive stare mode and your body is into flight and fight. And this fight and flight is a dangerous way to live. Stress can cause hypoglycemia and hyperglycemia. Stress can lead on to acidity and raised levels of adrenaline can cause huge amounts of behavior problems in children. The youngest child was 7 who came to me in Scotland to say, Mom, I'm stressed. She every day says to her mom she's stressed. Imagine कि जब बच्चे दी पढ़ाई दा समा आएगा, really at the point she'll be seriously stressed. I'm serious about that. Obviously, children's the addiction jehdi hegi a of foods and sugar, one of the biggest problems that I will be dissecting into the second half of the program. And what causes prematuring stress? You will get wrinkled up face, you will show frowning, you will stare, and all this wrinkling will then drop the collagen on your face and youthfulness chale janda hai. But youthfulness and vadiya khyalan te main thanu into the second half of the show fir leke ja rahi Manjeet kaur naal. Stay tuned. Telephone number 07886 880591 after this little short water break.